The name is Vern, and I make a lot of things that make people smile. It started with me not being able to find things that I wanted, so I decided I was going to teach myself how to make them myself. So I got a sewing machine for free from my stepmom. She happened to work for a pattern design company, and one of her coworkers had a sewing machine to give me. And that's how I started. I started teaching myself. She gave me a few lessons. It kind of progressed from there, from making little Christmas stockings with skeletons on them because I couldn't find it anywhere else, to little zippy bags and purses and other little odds and ends. A typical day in my crafting world is usually I plan out what I want to do for that day. So if I want to make zipper bags, I like to prep everything all at once. So I'll set a number of how many things I want to make for that day or how much I can get out of one piece of fabric. Recently, I had a friend who owns a high-end alternative shop that sells taxidermy and strange sculptures and fun stuff. So she had asked if I could make specifically for her little wristlet bags that say witch on them. And then that got me thinking, I want to make bags that have strong, powerful words on them that would remind them to resist or persist or be strong in some way or another. I also like to do a lot of quilts that aren't traditional, that are more fun for people that are maybe into alternative stuff. I love seeing people's reactions. I think that's the most fun for me, is vending a show and looking at the people like a moth to a light gravitate towards my booth and see the items and their face light up. That is truly my favorite thing, and hearing the compliments from people that I really love what you do, I've never seen this anywhere else. Some of the challenges that I've overcome in my business is just getting a grasp for what people like. It's always interesting to me what people gravitate towards. It might not necessarily be something that I particularly like, but it always surprises me that it's something that sells well. What inspires my work? Nature. I would definitely say nature is a big part of it. Being able to have a vegetable garden and a garden to walk back into in my backyard and pull from that is very helpful. My most favorite thing that I like to do is pick out fabrics and colors, and especially when it comes to customized stuff. If somebody comes to me and says, hey, I want this, and this is the theme, and these are the colors that I want, that to me is a fun challenge to nail it on the head for that customer. My ideal clients are the people who walk on the edge, that don't quite want to look like they stepped out of a box store. They want that one-of-a-kind item that not everybody has. Something different. They understand that my items are traditional, but they have a twist to them. They're not your grandma's everyday quilts or grandma purses. They're made with a little more edge to them, and I think that's what they find exciting about it. I don't want to just sell somebody some random object. I want them to know that it has an intention behind it and it's made with love.